And we are live.
Hi there.
And we have Ed with us today.
Yep.
Yay! First stream of the new year, and I've got Chattanooga Ed.
Wow, that's awesome.
This is going to be a good day. This is going to be fun. And it's going to go way too fast because I always have fun talking to you.
Oh, well, I try. I can't get everybody. I think is so excited about the new year, and honestly, I am too because it's about time to get that year over with. But I'm not used to it. Everybody, wherever I go, they say New Year or have a good New Year or whatever.
Yeah.
And I always forget to say, well, Happy New Year's to you.
Yeah. Okay, you guys cannot act up right now because we are officially live. And we will give people a few minutes to come in, say hi, and then when we've been live for a little bit, we will show the package, and then we will show the new fry. This year is going to be crazy. I can't believe I have 23 baby fish already.
That's awesome.
And that's all just since Christmas.
Yep, and it'll just keep coming. I bet you I was saying 4,000, but I bet I have 5,000 maybe.
Quit swinging your leg.
So they do add up.
Yeah.
But I really need to start separating. A lot of them are fry, and they disappear because I don't do what you're doing and separate them all. So, like the tanks up here. Oh, I didn't turn the lights on yet. The tanks right here, those are red Moscows, and they really eat their babies. And I noticed a bunch of babies in there. I need to pull those out.
Yeah, I've been trying to find a small tank to put the fry in so that they have their actual own little tank that I can put a filter and a heater in, instead of just having them separated by a thin Tupperware. But
you know what? That's what James does. In all of his tanks, he has all sorts of different things he's made to keep all of his fry, and they just grow up in the same tanks as their mom and dad's. And that way he's constantly doing it like that.
Huh. Is that people joining?
Hi, Chevy.
Yeah, Chevy Fish is here already, and she's got links in there. I see my Patreon, PayPal, Facebook.
That's awesome.
I'm a little channel if people ever want to, support me and throw my PayPal there. They can do that until I get that little join button or whatever.
Yep. I almost got to 800 today. Yep.
Right as I walked in the door from coming home from the store, I got a notification. New subscriber.
Oh, that's great.
Rico Stan subscribed to me.
Oh, that's awesome.
It is awesome because I see him in the chat for everybody's streams, and I've seen a couple of his. I need to watch more of his, but I didn't expect him to subscribe to me. That was awesome. That was a fun surprise today.
Well, I told him I was going to be on today because
that's probably what did it.
Well, that's cool. Well, but I might be on his show in a half hour after your show because he's supposed to have James, but James is sick, so I don't know. I told him just let me know.
Chevy says hi, Kaya. Hello, James. The Chevy Fish.
I mean, Chevy Fish.
I know, it's confusing. Me and Ed were just talking about James, and then I say Chevy Fish says hi, and you get the names confused.
Kaya has the prettiest hair.
Yes, she does.
And Mr. has the same color hair.
Yep. Sebastian has the same color hair as Kaya.
You guys are lucky.
Nobody wants to see your tongue. Oh, the joys of a 6-year-old co-host.
Okay.
Okay.
And I got a couple of tattoos.
Yes. Yes.
And I
Just go.
got
Oh
She's
no!
had 2 visits from the Tooth Fairy.
And
Did you get him?
Yeah. And
Kaya,
there's a wiggly one and a new grown-up tooth is trying to come in, but the little wiggly tooth, the little baby wiggly tooth is in the way, and they can't get out.
Okay. Mommy will explain that a little bit clearer for them while you go get me the big bottle of cola for me, okay? Ah, yes. I agree with Chevy Fish. I hope James feels better quickly too.
Yeah.
But for those who just got confused by 6-year-old fast talk, Kaya had 2 teeth come out. She lost a bottom one and a top one. And her other top front tooth is very loose, but it's refusing to come out. And the adult tooth is starting to come in already for the one that hasn't popped out yet. So I keep telling her, wiggle it until it comes out.
Yeah.
How do I do it?
I've got one of Nico's baby teeth.
Oh, he's got one of his kitty's baby teeth.
I found it on the floor, and I didn't realize that Cat's, it's one of his big ones, you know, but it's real little. And I think cats might shed their teeth 3 times, but I'm not for sure. I wonder if Chevy knows.
But don't just sit there going, use your words. If the cold bottle is on your hand, pinning it, tell me, Mommy, that's cold.
But you know how baby teeth don't have like roots? They have that little cup or something.
Uh-huh.
That was the same way with the cat tooth. It has like a little cup. It doesn't have a tooth, like a root or, you know, but it's just a little bitty one. And I put it in a little Ziploc bag that like you put like a coin or maybe, you know, something small. And I don't know where it is right now, but I have it somewhere.
You have it saved. That's the point.
Yeah. Saved somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. What we do is when Kaya's tooth falls out, I put it in a Ziploc baggie and I told her put the whole baggie under your pillow. That way when she's tossing and turning at night, if the baggie falls off the bed,
That's pretty smart.
Yeah, if the baggie falls off the bed, then she doesn't lose the tooth to the floor, and it's easy for the tooth fairy to just find the bag and open it up and leave her prize.
Ta-da!
People don't come here for nail polish colors. They come here to talk fish. And now my computer's going nuts with all its notifications coming in. Oh, the joys of a laptop. I need to get a USB webcam for my boyfriend's desktop computer, because then I'll have better camera quality and I can just use the desktop for doing streams.
That's so good for me.
Chevy said that cats. I knew Chevy would know. She's so smart. She said
2
that they.
times.
Okay.
Yep. So they do have 3 sets of teeth. That's crazy.
Once for milk teeth and once for baby teeth. Oh, that's cool. So they've got their set of teeth for when they're first born, lose those, get their baby teeth when they're kittens, and then they have their adult teeth. That's interesting. I learned something new.
I thought they did.
Here.
I wasn't for sure.
All right.
Hey, yes. But yep. Did you ever have your wisdom teeth removed?
Yes, sadly.
I kept my wisdom teeth, and they are the creepiest things in the world. Did you see yours? They have
No.
giant roots. You know, like all the other teeth that come out don't have roots. But when you have wisdom teeth come out, or they cut them out, they got these wicked roots that go down like a, oh,
Huh.
creepy. I wish, I think I saved them, but I don't know where.
Welcome, Petzotics.
Diego, and I'll be on Diego's show tonight at 8 o'clock.
Alex.
Yes. Everybody say hi to Diego. Diego is fun.
He is. Diego is a super cool guy.
Lots of people are fun. Lots of people's streams are fun.
I've got to make an order with Diego too, and I just keep forgetting. A whole lot's been going on in my life.
All right, well, we are 10 minutes in. Me and Kaya are super excited. We want to see your reaction.
Okay. So it's okay for me to open this package?
Yes, it's okay for you to open this package. I want to see your reaction.
No, I love to see your reaction.
Okay.
And I'm holding it like this so people don't see the address. Holy cow. Oh, now what's peppermints and wow, these are like, are they little fish soaps? Or oh no, they're actually candies.
Yes, I have a Christmas ice cube mold that are either candy canes or peppermint candies. I made you peppermint soap.
And they're
Wow.
You should unzip it and smell.
I am. Wow, that's amazing. Very cool. I'm gonna pull them out and show how cool is that. Now let's get Nico's reaction and see what he thinks. Did you see him? He kind of jerked
He's like,
away.
What is that?
It's soap.
Smells really. Let's see if we can get Baby Cat's reaction. We'll turn Baby Cat. Can you see her?
We can see her.
Oh, I don't
No.
think she likes peppermint either.
And she's like, I don't want that.
Well, that's super cool.
There is a note in there too, if you can open it.
Oh, is it right there?
No. There's a little hand note inside the box.
Should I do that first, or should I take more things out?
Do the note and then take the rest of the stuff out.
Okay. This is, hey, Ed, I hope you had a fun New Year's Eve. Had hoped to make this for you sooner, but at least you can start the 2020 with a gift from a friend. I hope you enjoy the hand soaps and was melts or
Wax melt.
wax melts. Okay. Also DIY stickers. Whoa, is there the DIY stickers? Oh, look, one's right there.
Yes, that is the very first official Got Fish sticker.
That's awesome.
Hand drawn, you got the very first one.
Well, I'm gonna make it into a magnet.
Of her idea, this one right here.
That is super, and it's super cute. That is super cute.
Quiet.
So
I put tape
right
over
there.
the front of it so that if water drips onto it, it doesn't bleed right away. So it's kind of sort of waterproofed.
That's awesome. Well, Thank
Diego
you so much.
just said Ed got the prototype.
I did.
Hey, you
Mine's
know what?
1.0. And I'm
This
going to put
one
it
right
in this
here
box.
says that I am not allowed to purchase pre-made ones. She says I am to hand make stickers for everybody who
Now-
wants one.
You may end up becoming a full-time sticker maker someday.
Mama.
Hey, if becoming a sticker maker pays for the bills, I said bring it on. Okay, Kaya,
So
calm down.
these are those awesome ones. I've got like this little pot that has a light in it, and it melts the wax. Is that what these are?
Yes, that's exactly what those are. Now, you see the names on them. I want you to smell them.
Okay.
My kitchen got very scented while I was making your gifts for you.
That's awesome. Oh, wow. That's really neat. That it almost smells like one of the smells like when you're a little kid and you have the scratch and sniff
Yes, Diego, I do
book.
make all of these by hand.
Wow.
I have the soap base, the wax base to melt it down, the scents, the colors, everything. I do it all homemade. Soaps, candles, wax melts. I even do lip gloss for people who want it.
Wow, that smells so good. That's crazy. So, like, how do you add the smell to it? You should make a video on this.
I can, here, I'm going to unplug cords, so I'm sorry if I lag, but I can show you exactly how I make those.
Oh, this.
Okay, gotta go.
I don't want to stop sniffing
back
this.
towards the bedroom for a second. Gotta go back towards the bedroom for a second. What it is I have these. They're blank wax melt holders. They're like the plastic container that they come in.
Mm-hmm.
What I do is I use soy wax, just in case people have some allergens, because my aunt, she can't use just regular candles because she's allergic to the type of wax. So she has to have specifically soy wax for her candles and her wax melts.
Now, okay, I'm a layman. Soy is something, a food-based thing that, or wax, or I mean, is it wax? Rice? Is that rice-based?
It's a bean, actually. Soybeans.
Oh, soybeans. What am I?
Let's see. Where is... And this is the mold I used for your soaps.
Oh, awesome. Very cool.
I have these little cups for making votives for candles.
Now, wait. What was that? Whoops, the cats are pushing. Did you say
a candle mold for making votives, the little mini pillar style ones, the little mini for candles.
A little mini candle's called a votive?
Votive. Yes.
Boy, I'm learning. Now, do you make a string, or what do you do for a string?
Survival day.
Like a wick?
Let's see. Where did I put that stuff? Where did I put it? Kaya, stop! I'm trying to find it.
Your cabinets match the cabinets in my house.
Let's see. Well, I found my soap base. What I use is this stuff. And it comes in this container.
Oh,
and
look
this
at that.
is the base for the soap. I just cut the cubes, melt it into a liquid, add the color and scent, pour it into the mold,
Does it tell you how
and
much
let it
scent?
harden. That's it.
Does it take you just a little bit of scent or a lot?
Takes just a little bit.
Now, if you spelt that on
The
your
amount
floor,
of scent in those 3 soaps that you have was maybe 4 drops. 4 tiny
wow.
drops. And that's it. And that those 4 drops is that powerful in your soaps.
Now, is there any gross colors or smells?
It all depends on what you like. I can't find my wax at the moment. Right now for soaps, I have. Oh, I actually need to add these back to the rest of my stash. Hold on. I've got one last spot to look for my wax.
Now, Chevy Fish just said that soy candles burn long and clear or clean. At first I thought she said bum because that R and the M are so close and I have my glasses on. When I was at my doctor today, he told me I needed to get my eyes checked also.
Okay,
I really love this red pineapple smell.
Would you like to see what the tooth smells?
No, Kaya.
Now, have you ever taken a little bit of that smell and put it on your tongue to see what it tastes like?
No. Okay. We are currently in the bedroom. So if I lag real bad, I'm sorry.
You're doing great.
Okay. Ugh. I need to organize my craft drawers. For colors, for the candles, I have red, green, white.
Now, what does white look like?
Just plain white.
Okay.
And then I have blue as well. And for the scents,
So now
I have
the
the
wax-
red pineapple. I have the second one that you have. If you want to pull that one out real quick. I don't think I have the bottle in my hands.
Cupcakes. Baked or green baked cupcakes.
Cupcakes.
Let's see what this one. Now this is mean because I'm hungry. Oh my gosh, that smells like baked cupcakes or a baked cake or something. Oh, that's crazy.
Okay. I cannot find my wax at the moment.
Now, do you get this like at Hobby Lobby or
Yes,
Michael's?
you can get the wax base and the soap base at Hobby Lobby. For $10, I can get 2 pounds of soy wax flakes to melt down for making candles and stuff.
And now, how much does the wicks cost?
Like $4 for a 15-pack.
Oh, that's not
For
bad.
candles.
Put my cupcake with my book in there.
Okay. So my other scents for the candles are lavender.
I grow lavender outside my house to try to keep the mosquitoes away.
This one's interesting. It's agave nectar.
Huh. I have no idea what that smells like.
And then I've got wildflowers.
I probably could guess because I've smelled wildflowers.
And then 2 very basic scents that you can find anywhere. Roses.
Okay. I used to have a girlfriend that would make rose wine, and it was really gross.
And vanilla.
Oh, that's cool. Well, you know what? Thank you so much for the 2 flavors that you picked, because I think these are my favorite. Oh my gosh, this pineapple is.
Food.
Oh,
Would you like to see my
No.
stickers?
they're both. Now, is this the same type of wax that you'd put in a candle?
Yes,
Oh, wow.
exact same wax. Only difference is that goes in a warmer to melt it, and a candle has a wick.
I didn't know that, but I definitely do have one of those little warmers. Now, I also have 2 of these cute little bottle-y things in here.
Yes, those have something very special in them if you look closely at them. If you look closely. Yep. Yes, those are charms I made you.
Very cool.
Yeah, kind of nobody cares
Oh.
about your quarter.
Upside down, they're clovers.
Those are actually, believe it or not, both 4-leaf clovers. The 4th leaf is very tiny, not fully developed.
Oh,
You can see it best on the heart-shaped one.
is this the heart shape? Yep.
But
See it. I can see it. Let me see if I can find a pointer. Oh, I don't have a pin or something. Well, whoops. It's right under this one, right there.
yes,
The 4th. Now, how did you find 4-leaf clovers?
I just went outside and me and the kids started looking, and my daughter found a spot that was packed full of clovers. And I mean, packed full. When I told her, okay, no more clovers, we have enough, we walked away from the spot with a total of 12 of those
Wow.
underdeveloped 4-leaf clovers. We had found a
Very
total of
cool.
12 of them in one spot.
How would you get them in this little bitty bottle?
What I did was simple. I took the clover, trimmed the excess. Full disclosure, super secret tip here. See-through tape is how I preserved them.
Oh, wow. You can't see that at all.
Yeah. What I did was I trimmed away the extra tape along the edges, and then I rolled it and pushed it into the bottle. And then I pressed it flat against the side, and I used the cotton off of Q-tips to stuff in there and fill in behind it. That is what is in there, is Q-tip cotton.
Ah, well, that's super cool. Well, thank you so much. That's really neat.
And the underdeveloped ones are not the only ones I found. I found this one last summer.
Holy cow.
It turned see-through because when I first had it, I didn't have a way to put tape over it to preserve it or anything. And I didn't have a pocket to put it in. So what I did was I stuck it in between my phone and the phone case. And the heat from my phone turned it see-through.
Oh, well,
can
but you
see
know
all
what?
the
Still
veins on
pretty
them.
awesome. Wow, that's awesome.
And these were all found just a block from my house.
That is so cool. Thank you so much.
Right next to a dog park, if you can believe that. There's a large patch of grass right next to a dog park, and all the clovers grow right there.
Now, what size dogs?
Everything from itty bitty chihuahuas to giant Great Danes.
Wow.
It's got two sections, one for the small dogs and one for the big dogs.
Okay, that's what, because I don't really know much about dog parks. And I just read where Tiffany White, she has little dogs, and somebody put a big dog in the little dog area and attacked one of her dogs.
Oh my God.
And he's having surgery today. So that's a bummer.
God. Why would you put a big dog with
Because
little
people
dogs?
don't listen to the rules at dog parks and put the dogs in whatever side they want.
It's pretty sad.
Yeah. What's even sadder is the person didn't stop their dog. You know, if your dog is known for attacking little dogs, you don't put it in a little dog pen.
I wouldn't even put it in a dog park.
Right?
I mean, golly.
This tub has all my other stuff.
Oh, wow.
This is the base for making lip gloss.
Oh.
And it's the same with the soaps and the candles. I just melt the base down, add the color, add the flavor or scent, and let it cool. I do the little twist tins.
Okay. Oh, so like you put your finger in there and you do this?
Yep. Or the
Or a whole
commonly
stick.
known tube.
Wow. Now, is that harder?
It's a little bit tricky to get it in the tube.
I bet. Do you have to spray Pam or something in there?
Scents. I've got, I think, orange, black cherry, vanilla, and papaya for lip gloss flavors.
It has to be a different type of smell than the soaps?
Yes. It's different liquids. Each set has its own liquids. There's special ones for the candles, special ones for the soaps, and special ones for lip gloss.
Oh, wow.
I tried using soap color or candle color on a soap, and it did not cross. They did not mix at all.
Oh.
But
well, I appreciate you telling us that you did that. So, because I was wondering.
And if people are curious, peppermint is not the only scent I have for soap. I also have orange, wild berry, Japanese cherry blossom.
Oh, wow.
Japanese lotus. And fresh rain. It smells like rain.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. Uh-oh. I better put this cat back on because baby cat's pushing it with her tail.
And the soaps, I can either use molds like yours, or I can make oval.
Okay. Now, okay, my niece made me a soap 2 years ago for Christmas, but it didn't have smell.
Okay.
But she made it look like a Star Wars, the Millennium Falcon.
She might have had a mold for that. They make different shape molds for everything. but I can also do squares.
Okay,
And
cool.
the square ones are fun because this little window here in the middle is used for stamps.
Oh, cool.
So I can put stamps on the top of
that's
the
a cute
soap
one.
bar.
Now I've got a question. Can you also put things into the soap?
Yes.
Because I've seen like clear soap with maybe a flower or a hunk of orange in there. I don't know if it's a real orange or flower, but
I put that in when I'm pouring the liquid in. When it starts to get slightly hard, what I do is I fill it halfway, put the item that I want to be in the middle in there, and then I fill on top of it, and it's trapped in the middle.
very cool.
And for the back or the bottom of the soaps, I do them one at a time so I can use this special stamp. I don't know if you can read backwards, but it says handmade for you.
Oh, cool.
And that is what I do. That is what I do for crafting. That's my craft thing, is I do those along with the shirt that I wear or
Very
usually wear for streams. Time to put all this stuff back. And I even have different colors for the soaps.
Now, does it get really hot? Do you have to melt it real hot or?
For the soaps, it takes maybe 3 minutes in a microwave to fully melt the soap base.
Oh, I didn't even think about it. I'm thinking you'd have to put it over like the stove, but a microwave would probably make everything easier.
Double boiler on a stove, it takes about 5 to 10 minutes to fully melt and mix the scent and color.
Now, okay, I'm going to show my ignorance again. Is a double boiler like two different pots, one with water underneath?
Yes.
And somehow that keeps it from getting too hot or something. I don't know why people do it double. I think I've seen people do melt chocolate that way.
Because if you put the base that you're trying to melt on direct heat with only the single pan between the base and the heat, it will burn whatever you're trying to melt. Just like chocolate. If you put a pot of chocolate to melt directly on heat, it will burn the chocolate.
Gotcha.
So if you have the pot of water in between, it's a more even melt between the layers.
Now, I would be terrified to work with all that melted wax because I'm such a hairy guy.
Yeah, don't need you screaming. Just smoke a candle.
Oh, I used to do this thing where I used to like putting my finger in the top of candles, and then I'd peel my fingerprint off of it.
Uh-huh.
But I did that to a candle that wasn't a wax candle. It was like some type of rubber.
Danny Ken joined us.
Hey, Kenny. Yeah, you also have Exidoo. I messed that up. John is here. And John said that my cheeks are looking good, and I appreciate that. And I think I'm missing someone.
Let's see. John Larson's here too. Xanadu. That's an interesting name.
Yeah, it always sounds right in my head, Xanadu.
Right.
But then when I add the do with Xanadu, it messes me up.
Yeah. But As far as those little trinkets, I sent 2 of them for the very specific reason of you choosing whichever shape you like best, and then you could send the other one on to James,
You bet.
because I figured you'd get it to him faster than the mail would get it to him without breaking it, because those are tiny glass bottles.
Yeah.
And I will let you know now, I super glued the cork into the bottle so it doesn't pop out and you lose it.
That's cool. I wasn't planning on taking them out, but I'll tell him.
Well, I mean, for like if you put it on a chain or something, it's super glued shut, so it won't fall off the chain or anything. You won't
I
randomly
got you.
lose the bottle.
And you did a great job. You can't tell they're super glue. Good job.
Thanks.
That's super cool.
And now to show everybody what I had happen this morning. I did a water change, and immediately after water change, one of my mamas gave birth.
That is super great.
So if anybody's curious, I have 19 brand new babies.
That's really good. Now, is that her first drop?
Yes.
Wow, that's
That
a
is
really
her
good
first
first
one.
drop.
That's her
The-
first one. First one that I know of. I don't know if she's had any at the shop before, but in my tank, that's her first drop. Is 19 babies. And she is the first one out of a total of 4 girls. So,
Well, that's super cool.
a couple of the other ones are pregnant at the moment too, so I'll end up having even more babies soon.
Yep, and in a couple months she'll have maybe another 20.
Oh boy, hopefully by then I'll have a separate tank to put them all in.
That would be awesome.
Yes.
Or you'll be able to start selling them all too. That's neat.
I contacted Nancy at my local fish shop, and she said as soon as the babies are at least an inch, so they're big enough to not get eaten, she can take them.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes. And I would actually really like to be able to take her some babies, because she is the one that I got these guppies from in the first place. So to be able to bring her back some of the babies from the ones she gave me would be a big help to her, you know. Help her have more tequila sunrises to sell.
You know what? I'm trying to look here. Oh, no. Okay. I was trying to make sure that this Danikin was actually Kenny or Danny. Because one of the tricks to find out is if he or she is calling people by their first name or by their YouTube name.
Uh-huh.
It's always like one of my favorite things to do is to try to guess who it is.
Fun.
But we both have our names in our name, so it makes it trickier.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't know
you too, baby.
if anybody knows what Xanadudu's real name is.
Okay.
But that's one of my favorite things that I always do in my mind mentally that I don't tell people. I just do it.
It's Kenny.
Hi,
Kenny E.
Kenny's such a cool guy.
He deleted his message.
Oh
But
no.
it said, edits me, Kenny W. So I think he mistyped.
Oh.
His finger hit the W instead of the E.
That's funny. Well, I've been super busy lately, so I've been missing a lot of people's streams. I missed his stream yesterday. My friend is moved into my craft room for the time being until she can find a place to live here in Chattanooga, and she's decided that she's going to try a new change of scenery from St. Louis to here.
Okay.
So, but she got a job today, so that was awesome. And but I've been hanging out with her so much, showing her stuff and just getting things ready
Hey,
that I've been missing everything.
okay, you need to quit hanging on me, baby. I know you love saying hi to everybody, but you need to calm down.
Oh, okay. I need to take a picture of this so I can remember that Exudadudu is
Mark.
And then I'm going to have one on James that he won't know. And I'll
Look at that,
probably.
you come to my streams, you get tricks.
Yep. Even though Exude is a pretty cool name, so Mark's a good name too, though. I used to before I started making videos, I went by my full name, which is Ed Shaka, and it's a really weird spelling for my last name, and nobody knew who I was. And as soon as I changed
I saw your last name on the envelope, and I'm like, that's a odd last name. How do I even pronounce that? I'm not even going to try. I'll just write it and send it off, and hopefully he gets it and not his dad, because I remember you saying that you and your dad have the same name. It's like,
yeah,
hopefully he gets to the right Ed.
it did. So that's awesome. And but it just looks like a pile of letters because it's Czech. But yeah,
everybody's going nuts. Ed has a girlfriend. Ed has a girlfriend.
No, she's just a friend. She's been a friend for years. But I don't know what I was talking about. Oh, but when I changed my name to Chattanooga Ed, then everybody recognized me and remembered me. Because Chattanooga is just so different.
Apparently, James knows Mark because Mark got some Endlers from him.
Oh, bummer. Oh, well. I'll still say that I know the name first. I wonder what Endlers he got. Was it the White Cross?
I don't know. He didn't say. He just said he got some Endlers from him.
He also, let's see, what else does he have? He has, I think he has some Japanese blue tail.
Oh! Brienne Farrell has joined us. Welcome!
Hi, Brienne.
Ed, you should show Brienne the sticker I sent you.
Yes, I put it in.
As Diego named it, the prototype.
I put it in this box so that way I wouldn't mess it up. I didn't want a cat to grab it or something.
Mm-hmm. But yes, the prototype sticker that I made.
It is super cool.
It's hand drawn.
That is so cute.
Demand of the 6-year-old.
Well, did you do that? Or did Kaya do that?
I drew it, but she demanded that I make everyone. Everyone.
I was about to say that's
stickers. Anytime someone wants me to send them a sticker, she demands that I do it hand drawn. She refuses to let me spend money to have someone make professional ones.
Well, it looks incredible. And I was about to say, if a 6-year-old did that, you might have the next Monet or someone.
I will tell you right now, I drew and colored, but it's 100% her design.
Oh, awesome. That's cool that you guys are a team like that.
The whole got fish thing was Kaya's idea. The stickers, the wanting to start her own got fish shop. It was all 100% Kaya's idea.
Well, that's awesome. On the back of my T-shirts that just haven't been made yet, I actually say "Got guppies."
Okay. These kids are getting noisy. I'm putting headphones in, so bear with me for a moment. It might say I go mute. Hold on.
Hi there, heavy
Cookie,
hits.
can you? Oof. Loud.
Heavy hits has a railroad track crossing symbol. That's pretty cool.
Huh.
But what was I going to say about the sticker? No, I was going to ask you something. Oh yeah, I wanted to tell you. I didn't think you heard. Like James and I are making my T-shirts eventually, and we've made them a couple times, but every time we just hit final, something messes up. And but on the back of it, it says "Got guppies." So
Interesting.
yep, and I've got the red beard on the back too.
Fun.
So can't wait to get those out. I need to do that.
Yeah, Mark says I want a T-shirt.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, you guys need to go play in the bedroom. You're too loud to be out here right now. Off you go.
In the auto factory I worked at for a couple of decades, I had to always wear orange T-shirts and yellow T-shirts so the forklifts wouldn't kill me. And now I use them as undershirts because I think they look pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it goes well with this Murphy, the yellow.
Yeah.
Like,
all right, both of you in the bedroom now, please. Go play.
So did the kids have a super fun Christmas?
Yes, they did. They got
awesome.
They got lots of stuff for Christmas.
That's cool.
She got a big pack set of baby dolls. They're like this big, and they've got clothes, and they've got bottles, and little pretend potty chairs, and little lunch trays and spoons and forks, and it's like a big deluxe thing for the babies. That's what Kaya got. And then Sebastian got a big pack of like 10 monster trucks, and 2 of them are like jumbo trucks. So he likes to drive the big ones around with a little one in the back of the big one.
That's the escape truck.
Yeah.
Well, I think I would prefer probably the monster trucks if it was me.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I've never been that big into dolls. When I was a little kid, the Cabbage Patch stuff hit real hard.
Mm-hmm.
And my grandma wanted to know if I wanted a Cabbage Patch. And I said, if you could find a Cabbage Patch doll that looks like Mr. T. And she never did, so I never got one. But I don't know why I wanted a Mr. T Cabbage Patch, but I remember that from my childhood.
You probably would have been a one of a kind.
Yeah. That would have been funny. I'm still glad that I was doll free. I think I had a teddy bear growing up. That's probably the closest thing to a doll I had. Oh, well, I had G.I. Joes. Some people call those dolls, but I love them. They're action figures. Well, I had Star Wars guys too. Yep, I love them.
Packer Brown Super Bowl.
Wow, that's a bizarre one. I don't know if Danny knows, but the Browns lost their head coach or most of their coaching staff today from the sickness. So they're going to have their special teams coordinator as their head coach on Sunday or Saturday when they play.
Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy to lose all those coaches. Thank you, John. That's why I have the red beard, is for the Chiefs. But I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk about football and get you derailed.
Oh. It's Danikin's the one who brought it up. Blame Kenny. Blame Kenny.
I love
He's
talking
the one who
football.
posted it. So if anyone's to blame for the derail, it's Kenny.
Yeah. Chevy says she likes those troll dolls. You know, I've never had a troll doll either. But I remember them with their big hair.
Play in your room. And Kaya, do not play with your quarters from the Tooth Fairy, or I will take them away and keep them somewhere safe. If you lose them, you don't get replacements. You can't replace Tooth Fairy money. Now, go play.
Oh, I had a couple of Transformers too.
Not right now. I'm still doing my stream. You'll have to be patient and behave. Now go play.
I never had any He-Man. I'm about 4 years too old for He-Man. When the He-Mans came out, my brother got those, and I always tried to stay away from anything he got.
And Kenny's saying that the Browns, he'll be coaching them this weekend.
So is he going to give up his Longhorns and his big blowing horn for the Vikings, and now he's a Browns fan, I guess?
I know. I don't know what's going on.
It looks like Chevy hates the Packers.
It looks like it.
Wow.
I might make Kenny upset if he's a Vikings fan, but people ask me all the time, when it comes to football, who do you root for? I just go, anybody but the Vikings. I live in North Dakota. The only thing I ever see is Vikings. Because you go across the river and you're in Viking territory. For me, it's overdone. So I go for anything but the Vikings. Just because it's,
Now, you see, Chevy's from Illinois, and she's showing her colors. She likes the Bears. Now, Penny's from Illinois, but he likes the Packers. And I guess now the Browns. But it's the same thing here, is I go on the other side of the state line, and it's all Falcons, Atlanta. And I don't like Atlanta. But here, they don't really talk about pro sports. So, like the Tennessee team, Nashville, it's only an hour and a half away, but they talk about college all the time here.
Yeah, where I live, the college team is the North Dakota Bison, NDSU.
Oh, cool.
And if you go an hour north to Grand Forks, you've got UND's, they used to be called the Fighting Sioux, but now they're called the Fighting Hawks. I don't know why they did the name change.
Did the Sioux Nation not like that, or?
Too many people were bitching about Fighting Sioux being like racist or bad or something for some reason, because it's, Fighting Sioux, it's a stereotype of the.
See, I would like to have the Sioux decide.
What I don't get is, okay, Fighting Sioux for a college is bad, yet you've got national teams like the Red Sox, the White Sox, the Indians, and yet the Redskins, and those.
Well, the Redskins are gone. They got rid of the Redskins name. So now they're just nothing.
But you get what I'm saying. All these other teams that are in this similar boat as the Fighting Sioux, yet they go after a college.
But what I would be interested in is if the Sioux likes the name, then all they did was erase the name from history. Like, I'm part Potawatomi, just a little part Potawatomi. But if there was a college that was named the Fighting Potawatomi, man, I would buy that jersey. I would buy T-shirts. That would be my new favorite college team.
People around here have only accepted the name change from Fighting Sioux to Fighting Hawks because it makes people shut up.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why they accepted it, is it was to make the fighting and arguing stop. But everyone around here, you say Fighting Sioux, they go, "Oh, I love the Sioux. I love the Sioux. I hate the name change." It's like nobody
Yep.
wants the name change. They only accepted it to make the people bitching shut up.
Yep. Well, and you see, if the people that were bitching weren't Native American,
They weren't.
then they should have been kicked out. They don't have a right. If it's Native Americans being offended, then change it. But if you're just a bunch of people that don't like Native Americans, don't change it, because the Native Americans might really like them.
Well, it had nothing to do with the Native Americans. It was like soccer moms bitching about a name because they thought it was offensive to the Native Americans, but they weren't even Native Americans who were bitching.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's all they did was erase the Sioux name. So in 50 years, people will forget the tribe's name more.
Yeah.
See, I look at it as a promotional thing when they have the names in there.
In your bedroom.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's safe for me to take this thing off my arm.
Probably. If it's uncomfortable, go for it.
Yep, no blood squirting out.
I've seen people take them off the second they walk out the door.
I bet my cat will eat it, though, so I better get rid of it.
Yeah, don't leave it around.
He eats anything plastic or rubbery.
Let's see. Me personally, I'm quite the cultural mutt. Because from my mom's side, I've got German, Syrian, Italian, Pennsylvania Dutch, and I think Cherokee, maybe. And then from my father's side, I've got Irish, possibly a little bit of Chippewa. I don't remember. But I tell you what, between the German, the Syrian, the Italian, and the Irish, I've got a temper you don't want to mess with, and I can hold my liquor. So it's like,
what? My dad's all Czech, 100% Czech, and then on my mom's side, she's a Potawatomi Jew, because her mom came over and was grandmother, so she might be something else too. But she came over from World War II, before World War II, as a Jew, and then married a Potawatomi guy. So
my great grandma was 100% pure German, and when she was a baby, she came through Ellis Island.
Oh, that's my folks, or all my grandparents did too. They even have a picture of my grandma and grandpa on there.
Great grandpa, who's also 100% German, came up through the south area for entering. He didn't go through Ellis Island. He came through a different route. But yeah, so that was interesting. And then my aunt, who was my father's sister, she did some research and found out that our family history goes all the way back to Princess Alwilda of Denmark and Princess Alwilda of like Norway or something, and Prince Alf of Denmark. So we're descendants of royalty, which was interesting to find out.
I'm pretty sure I'm just peasants. My Czech name means little bird.
Descendant means that many, like your great 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 grandma is this person. You are a descendant of this person. That's what that means, baby. No,
Kenny,
not the descendants you're thinking of.
Kenny says that he's Norwegian, but I don't believe it if he's a big Browns fan and going to start coaching their team.
What? Sebastian, you get away from those cards. I will be right back. I have to go take a permanent marker away from a 4-year-old.
Okay.
So while I'm gone, everybody talk to Ed. I'll be right back.
Yep. I'm going to be having maybe a really busy night tonight. Depending on if James is healthy or not, he's going to be going on at 6:30 with Rico Stan. But if James is still feeling under the weather, then I'll be going on with Rico Stan from 6:30 to 7:30. And then I'm with Diego on Petzotics at 8 o'clock. So I have got a line up to do tonight. It's crazy. Ooh, Heavy Hitter has Latin blood in him. That's awesome. I get real tan if I can hang out in the sun for just a little bit with my little bit of Native American. I wish I had more. My eyes are brown. That's the only thing that I got really good from the Native American side. I'm like a werewolf from the Czech side, but I didn't get the blue eyes that my dad has.
Okay, I came in at werewolf. What'd I miss?
Oh, Heavy Hitter said that he had some Latin in him, and I was like, I wish I had more Latin or Native American or something, because it always looks good to tan up good. And all I have is the brown eyes really from my Native American. But my dad, he comes from the Czech Republic, and that's where they say vampires and werewolves all came from and stuff, because it's all gypsies and stuff. And I just said I'm a werewolf with my hairy arms.
Okay, well, if you're a werewolf, then I've got the vampire.
That's fine.
I say that because I have a scar on my leg. I was racing my brothers, and I ran into the hitch on the back of my mom's car, and it went down to the bone and actually took a chip out of the bone.
Oh,
A
wow.
pretty bad gash. Doctor told my mom it would take like 4 months for it to heal, and it would still the scar would be pretty nasty looking, like you'd be able to actually see it. My mom took me in 4 weeks later, and the doctors were shocked that my leg was fully healed and they couldn't even see the scar.
And it was from all that blood you were drinking?
I actually didn't drink any blood. I think I'm a cross between, like, occasionally I'll find myself cut and I'll just lick it and then I'll suddenly stop bleeding after I've licked it. But it's mostly psychic vampire, where you feed off of energy from other
Off their
people.
aura?
Yeah, you feed off the aura instead of off the blood.
Well, you might just get into a bloodlust and black out. Do you wake up a lot with dead people around you?
No.
Oh, well, that's good.
I've had blackout spells from needing something that I can't remember what, but I've never woken up to a bunch of dead bodies around me. I've just woken up to a bunch of tired people looking at me like I've done something scary, and I'm like, okay, what'd I do? So, pretty sure I'm a psychic vampire. I feed off the auras. But the doctor straight up told my mom that the only way for my leg to have healed that fast and that well is if I was a vampire. there's no explanation for that fast of a healing. And then another thing to verify that I'm a vampire is my grandma tried forcing me to go to church one day. And the church has gargoyles. The gargoyle statues up on the bell tower up
Wow.
top, you know?
Old school.
Yeah. Well, I'm standing on the sidewalk just staring up at the sky, and my grandma's screaming at me to get inside. Church is about to start, and the priest is standing there greeting everybody. And I go, I ain't going near that building. And she goes, why not? Give me one good reason why you're not moving. I just simply pointed up, and I said, them. And both my grandma and the priest look up, and the gargoyles are literally coming down the building towards me.
Wow, that's creepy.
Vampires are not allowed in House of God, sacred ground. Gargoyles protect said areas, you know. The priest saw the gargoyles coming down and said, she's not allowed inside. I said, and he's like, how do I get them back? Oh, because they're scaring me. I said, watch. I took one step back and my feet touched the street, and the gargoyles instantly went back to their spots.
Wow, that's bizarre.
Simple proof that I'm a vampire, you know. And the fact that there was someone else there to verify it, it was like, you know, I ain't moving, Grandma. I ain't allowed in. And the gargoyles will make damn sure that I don't get in, you know. So,
I miss the cool gargoyles. You don't see that very often.
no, you're not a vampire, baby. If you wanted, but I'm not going to make you go into one. The only
Make
way
her
you
wait
go
till
into
she's
a church
21.
is if you go in with either me or your dad, and neither of us want to go near a church.
Because
Go play with your brother. Like,
Tell her you'll explain it to her when she's 21 or 18.
I will talk to you about it later. Okay? Ugh. Oh my goodness.
You know what? It's 6:14.
Yeah.
I hate to do this, but I probably should jump off because
you gotta go meet Rico Stan.
Yeah, and I've got to make at least
the time, and it's like, no, I don't want to stop chatting.
It's so much fun. I've got to make like a peanut butter jelly sandwich or something too.
Yeah, you need time to eat before Rico's stream. So we'll end it here. We'll tell everybody good night. See you next week. Chevy posted my links. You can contact me however you want. Find me on Facebook, shoot me a message. Go to my about page, find my email if it's there. You can, there's ways to contact me. I have a bunch of stuff posted on Facebook under this page on the market area, Rena's Customs. You can find like the candles and the lip gloss and stuff listed there. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, I'm so happy you like your box today.
Oh, so cool. Thank you so much. And they smell so good. They really do.
Yes.
And I can't wait to try the peppermint also.
Yes, hand soaps.
Very cool.
No.
And
I'll also be giving one of these guys to James. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to keep this one because I can see the fourth leaf better. So James is going to get this one.
But yeah, you can tell him that it's the exact same type of clover that's in yours and everything.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. It was really sweet. Thank you for letting me hang out with you. It was a lot of fun.
Not a problem. I hope to have you on more streams this year. That would be
man.
awesome, is to have you on more streams. I do want to let Daniken, I want to let Kenny know that I sent a thank you letter in the mail for his stickers. I included a as Diego put it, a prototype sticker in the letter for Daniken. I have a thank you letter and prototype sticker off to Jack and Dan, and one off to James as well. So I hope you guys get those soon. Definitely let me know when you get them. But links to my stuff. Chevy, can you post my Facebook real quick? Because from my Facebook page you can find my Rena's Customs page, I think.
Oh, cool.
If not, just type in Rena's Customs on Facebook and it'll take you to my page. But yeah, thank you so much for being on the stream. I will definitely talk to you later. And
You bet.
I'm glad you enjoy your stuff. Good night, everyone.
Oh, cool. See you guys later.